Did you know that while Africa is winning battles against HIV, it's dangerously close to losing the war? Imagine the strides made. 59% fewer infections in some regions, only to see it all undone because of dwindling donor funds. What's at stake? Millions of lives, and the clock is ticking. Let's dive into what needs to change to secure Africa's progress against HIV. For over 2 decades, Africa has led an inspiring fight against HIV, transforming millions of lives through innovative healthcare strategies and global solidarity. However, as donor funds dry up, the continent faces a critical question. How can these gains be preserved and expanded without traditional financial support? Today, we'll uncover the progress, challenges, and solutions that can turn the tide for good. The statistics speak volumes about the resilience of African nations in combating HIV. Between 2001 and 2023, HIV-related deaths dropped significantly, and annual new infections fell by 59% in Eastern and Southern Africa and 46% in Western and Central Africa. Key countries like Botswana, Eswatini, and Rwanda have achieved remarkable milestones. 95% of people living with HIV in these nations are receiving antiretroviral treatment. Many have met ambitious global testing, treatment, and viral suppression targets. This success has been driven by political commitment, prioritized funding, and cutting-edge innovations like pre-exposure prophylaxis, PrEP, and the Dapivirine vaginal ring. Despite these advancements, the fight is far from over. While Africa is home to 65% of the global HIV-positive population, donor funding has fallen alarmingly short. In 2022, only $20.8 billion was allocated to low and middle-income countries for HIV efforts, while the estimated need by 2025 is $29.3 billion. This funding gap has led to troubling trends. 630,000 deaths from AIDS-related illnesses in 2023 alone, increasing infection rates in North Africa due to inadequate resources. With donor priorities often misaligned with local needs, the sustainability of Africa's progress is under severe threat. What's clear is that Africa must transition to self-reliant, innovative funding models to sustain and build on its achievements. Let's explore some game-changing solutions. Innovative public-private partnerships. African nations can leverage models like strategic taxes, e.g., Zimbabwe's 3% HIV/AIDS levy, diaspora bonds and co-financing mechanisms, debt for health swaps, where creditors forgive debt in exchange for health investments, local pharmaceutical production. Did you know that 95% of medicines used in Africa are imported? Increasing regional manufacturing can reduce reliance on costly imports and secure a consistent supply of antiretrovirals and prevention tools. Aligning donor support with local needs. The shift by organizations like the Global Fund toward country-led initiatives offers a promising blueprint. Aligning funds with national priorities ensures resources target the most pressing local challenges. Investing in research and development. While Africa's contribution to global HIV research has grown from 5.1% in 1986 to 31.3% in 2020, it still lags behind the continent's disproportionate disease burden. More excellent investment in African-led innovation could unlock groundbreaking solutions. Several countries are already leading the way. South Africa demonstrates self-reliance, with domestic funding covering 69%, 77% of its HIV programs between 2017 and 2020. Rwanda offers free antiretroviral therapy and runs extensive HIV testing campaigns. Zimbabwe funds its response through a dedicated tax, ensuring a steady revenue stream. These examples show that bold political and financial choices make sustainable progress possible. Africa's progress against HIV is one of humanity's most significant public health achievements. However, without sustained investment and innovative strategies, this progress could unravel. The message is clear. Governments, donors, and private sectors must act now to close the funding gap, empower local solutions, and commit to a future free from HIV. Together, we can ensure that Africa's fight against HIV remains a beacon of hope, not a cautionary tale. Want to help secure Africa's progress? Share this message and raise awareness about the urgent need for action. Let's ensure the world doesn't turn its back on one of its most inspiring success stories. Together, we can change the narrative,